Let me share a story my friend told me. When she was traveling in China with her family, there were many occurrences in which they needed directions. Luckily, she had learned Chinese when she was in first grade, so she could speak fluently and understand well. She usually asked them, and most of them would respond with police expressions and compliments, praising her for her fluency. But why were they so thrilled about it? Why did they praise a foreigner for speaking their mother tongue? That Chao Hao with Chao Kathleen, Sidney. I'm from Highfield Secondary School, and today I'll talk about the power of language in connecting culture. Back to the story, most of them were pleased since a foreigner with a different culture, background, and language took the time and effort to learn a language which most were deemed difficult, judging by the pronunciation and structural order of a simple sentence. But as an Indonesian person, let me ask you this. Would you be pleased if a British person approached you and asked you for directions? Yes, their pronunciation is still a work in progress, but you'd be pleased to see someone attempt to learn your language, wouldn't you? Language is a powerful tool that connects culture by sharing stories, preserves traditions, and fosters understanding. Now, as an Indonesian person, let me ask you this. What is your favorite Indonesian folktale? I mean, there's so many to choose from. Back in my childhood, my grandfather used to tell me a lot of Indonesian myths and legends. From Maling Kundang to Lontong Kasarong to Bawang Merah dan Putih. Which one is your favorite? As Indonesians, I'm sure we've at least heard of or read these stories once. We use language to share folk tales, the funny jokes, and even just the everyday stuff that makes life interesting. And guess what? Without language, none of these stories would even cease to exist. It's like the original social media, connecting us to the past, present, and future. I'm sure most of you are aware that Japan, one of the most respectful countries in the world, has their own honorifics to address peers, family members, and elders. For example, san, which is equivalent to Mr. or Mrs. Workers in a company will often address their superiors using san. Strangers will address each other using san. For example, Hisashiburi no kobayashi san. On the other hand, sama is equivalent to ma'am or sir. It signals deep respect and is used to address honored guests, deities, or authoritaves. For example, ohayou gozaimasu, seishido-sama. Japanese to speak the language correctly. But people use them to be polite. It's like a rule. That's not really a rule, but people use it anyway. And it shows how Japanese people really care and respect each other. Now that we've seen the power that language holds, we can see that even the slightest hello or thank you in someone's mother tongue can brighten their day. And what's even better is we try to start small conversations or visit museums because we keep those traditions alive for everyone to enjoy. Don't be shy about trying to learn a new language. Yes, it takes a lot of practice, hard work, and patience, but you get to meet a lot of amazing people. Think of learning a language like building a bridge. Every new word you learn is like unlocking a new skill. And guess what? You have the power to build that bridge. So what are you waiting for? Start building those bridges one word at a time. Once again, with Chao Kathleen, Sidney. 谢谢大家的收听。